Well, hey, welcome to the Daily Brew today. Claire, all day, I just been looking at her. She's so patriotically dressed
I was
today.
gonna
So
say,
patriotic.
we gotta put like an American flag behind you or something.
I know. I should have brought my Uncle Sam hat, because my story today is Red, White, and You, America 250.
But it wasn't on purpose.
Correct. It was not on purpose. I did have a white blouse on this morning, but I got into a little bit of a fight with my foundation when I was doing my makeup. All to say, this was my backup blouse at my desk.
That's a great
but
backup.
it's fitting.
You
so
were like,
that's
hey, it works
okay.
out because my story today is patriotic, so.
It works out.
Like I should stand up and, for the national anthem or
Right?
something.
I know. Yeah. So just had to clarify that before we started. This was not what I originally picked out, but it's okay.
Hey, it looks good. I mean, we're in America, you can wear red, white, and blue all day, every day.
Exactly.
There we go.
Thanks, guys.
All right, let's talk about something else American, Kevin Bacon, right?
He's in the studio recently.
Yeah, he was sitting in that chair right there, Claire.
Ooh, I feel special.
His wife right here and his son right here, because they had a film debuting at the Bentonville Film Festival. So
Family movie, I believe it's called, and he's hoping he can get it out in theaters. But that's not what we're here to talk about.
no, we're talking about Kevin Bacon, but changing his name to Kevin Bean. It's a new PSA that is out, basically to get people, eat a little less meat just on Wednesdays to save some money and help out humanity. Take a look.
You know me as Kevin Bacon, but on Wednesdays, I'm Kevin Bean. Because Wednesday is Beans Day, the day we swap meat for beans. They're packed with protein and fiber. They keep you full longer. You save money and animals. They're just beans till you realize how many animals they spare. Observing Beans Day is a small step that makes a big difference.
Okay,
Take it
so I
from
had
me.
no idea that he did this, or when he was here, we totally would have asked him about it.
I know. I was gonna say, I had no idea it was gonna air.
I don't. Well, why didn't he tell us? That's my question.
He just wanted to keep it under wraps, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
He was very soft-spoken guy though when he came, and very friendly. Bo, Russell did a great job interviewing him. It was just kind of surreal, when he was walking in. I was like, I know that guy.
You're just sitting there talking to coworkers, and oh, there's Kevin Bacon. And his wife, Kara Sedgwick, my goodness, she's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah, did you both get to meet them when they were here?
Yeah.
Joe did. I kind of stood off to the side a little bit.
You were a little too starstruck.
A little too
Danny.
starstruck.
I mean, Bo was like, hey, Kara Sedgwick, she may need a little bit of a makeup, touch up. And I'm like, me, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I wear lots and lots of makeup. I've got makeup.
Yeah.
So I got to do that. It was fun.
Oh, so fun.
All right, Daisy. Let's talk about this cow. Daisy made quite a name for herself because on Facebook, sort of going viral, more than 400,000 followers. Her owner paints her toes purple.
I love this.
It's Dakota Funny Farm, and she's hitting headlines because of look how cute they are.
So cute. I think she's probably going to start a trend, with purple nails. Everybody's
yeah.
going to start getting
Oh, yeah.
purple nails for summer now.
I think so. And then her owner's going to turn it into a children's book. Daisy the Porch Cow is what she's going to call it. I love it.
I was gonna say, does she ever I wonder if she ever walks in the back porch and just kind of hangs out? I know she's probably a little big for that, but I've seen some animals, they'll just kind of walk in the house, sit down, hey, how's it going?
I had a sheep Maybelle, and she would just walk in the house like she owned it. She didn't care. Whatever.
Did you paint? I guess the hooves they have. The sheep?
No, she wouldn't let me do that. But I mean, she'd get on the couch, lay down, all the things.
Almost
get in the
like
fridge.
a dog almost.
My goodness. Yeah.
Definitely. All right, let's talk about this. The lightsaber legendarily lopped from Luke Skywalker. Han. It's a multi-million-dollar online auction, and it will be in this auction, Heritage Auctions. The thing is expected to go for, I guess, more than $1 million. Would you buy it?
Yeah. Well, I think it's gonna start at $1 million, I believe. So,
Start at
Yeah.
$1 million.
I was going to say, I would imagine it would go far above 1 million. I mean, this is pretty
Who's
iconic.
paying that, though? I want to know who's paying those prices.
well, as I always say, either they're money laundering or they have just way too much money. So.
Or they're just a little maybe too into Star Wars. I don't know.
Well, we always see these auction items. I remember recently it was I don't even know. Oh, it was one of those fossils of a T-Rex. A, where are you gonna put that? And B, that's something where it's I don't know if you could fit that, in your house. That'd be pretty tough to put a 7-foot
That'd
tall
be tough.
T-Rex.
But a lightsaber you could put in your office. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty easy to you'd have to put it in a little glass case, have the prosthetic hand on it too. I mean, that would be
Totally.
something if money wasn't a problem, I would probably go for.
Too bad it doesn't make the noise. Because
Oh, I know.
That's sound effects. I'm just saying.
Well, I'd want it to turn on, but yeah, obviously it's just a little prop. I would just maybe put like the little toy attachment to it that would turn it on. Yeah, I don't know.
I saw on there too. What was it? The hovercraft.
From Back to the Future?
From Back to the Future. Those were in there
super cool.
too.
Is
Yeah.
that Wicked Witch of the West hat?
That
too?
has to be.
A hoverboard.
And then I think the Chiefs, I think that's from Slapshot, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so maybe I'll go for that. That probably is a little bit lesser on the price tag.
Do you think the hoverboard
Oh, that's from
actually
Airplane.
hovers,
Oh,
or
I might have
it's
to
just,
get the inflatable pipe. Sorry, what was that, Joe?
or do you think that's special effects as well? The hoverboards, it's got to be, right?
I mean, if they can actually hover, I think they would probably be in more everyday life, right? I mean, we just have like those scooters kind of, but nothing that can actually hover, I don't think.
Yeah.
I guess like Claire in high school, did anyone like drive like that two-wheel like hover? That wasn't actually hover,
You know,
but like drove back and forth.
I remember those, and I remember it's all I wanted for Christmas one year.
Oh, really?
And my sweet parents did get it for me. I didn't use it for very long, though. There were a few wipeouts as well, but those were just all the rage.
Yeah,
so it was a fun era.
It was very hard to balance on that. Basically, yeah, you would just like lean forward or backwards, and it would just like zoom for you. It wouldn't actually hover, but it was almost like a scooter without the
I
handle.
fell off a few times.
Oh, no.
Towers. Yeah.
Do we have that footage?
They're
somewhere,
not
Joe?
easy, but kids can do it. Like if they're smaller, no problem.
Yeah.
They're good, yeah.
Above, like if you're a teenager, it takes a minute, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, thanks for joining us on the Daily Brew. Stay with us. More coming up after this.